Good morning. Aloha. This is Dawn Marie with Divine One Foundation. This morning's segment and take two is we're going to keep it in story form. I want to give it a little example of plant a seed with you about patterning. So here's the story. A seeker goes to a teacher and they're standing in a field and there's a large tree in the field. It's a beautiful field. And they're communicating, without words. But the teacher asks the student, "What do you see? What do you see?" The student, being a student for a while now, feels the setup, but plays the part and says, "A tree. I see a tree." The teacher says, "Okay, all right. Is that the truth?" And the student pauses and again feels the setup, but says, "Yes." So the teacher looks at the student, looks at the tree, and says, "What if you were cold? Would you see fuel? What if you were building a house? Would you see lumber? If you were hot, would you see shade? If you were a bird, would you see your home?" The teacher expresses to the student, it is not so much that you think you know the truth. What's important is I want you to understand that the truth changes depending on your relationship to it. So listen. Listen with grace. Listen with compassion. I love that story. That story actually happened to me as the student with the teacher. It's a great story. I love it. It's taught me a lot over the years. And it reminds me of something Einstein said. Einstein said, "The truth is something that can be observed by anyone from any angle and draw the same conclusion." I consider that what Einstein was talking about was universal truth. And what the teacher was talking about in the story was about patterned reality. So when we're growing up, we learn these things. Our perceptions generally are set by the age of 5. These lenses of how we see the world that makes up our truth. So until we learn the difference of how to observe between universal truth and our truth, it's a great time to stay incredibly compassionate with ourselves and incredibly compassionate with each other. That's the consideration of the day. Hope you all are enjoying life, being curious, and one love. Aloha.